Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you on how to write your first Terraform code using Microsoft Visual Studio. So as a prerequisite, you need to have Terraform to be installed in your personal computer, Visual Studio, and then you need to have your AWS account set up. Once you have all these three, you are good enough to write your first Terraform code. So in this video, I'm not going to show you how to install Visual Studio or the AWS account setup. In one of my earlier video, there is a video regarding how to install Terraform in Microsoft Windows. You can refer that for the Terraform installation. Once you have your AWS account setup, I will show you how to create an IAM user and then create the credential keys which can be used in your Terraform code to create the resources. Without further delay, let me go to Visual Studio for the demo. Okay, so this is your Visual Studio. Go on File, Open Folder. I'm going to use first code underscore demo, which is an empty directory. I select that one. And then you need to, once you have your Visual Studio installed, you can add the extension. Okay, click your extension here, search for HashiCorp, and this is the one what I'm using it in my editor. So yeah, I would recommend you to use the same in your Visual Studio, but this is optional. Okay, going back here, to create your file, there will be like a plus. This is like for your file. If you want to create a directory, then this is the one you need to use. So I'm going to create a first Terraform file, first.tf. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, you need not to remember anything about the coding. So everything you can get it from your Terraform registry. Going back to the browser, if you scroll down, there will be a provider. Since I'm going to use AWS as a provider, click AWS and go up, click the documentation. You can take the code, what it is available here. This code basically tells you that it is your provider is AWS and region is US East 1, and then you're going to create a VPC. Let's copy this, go back to your Visual Studio, simply paste it. Since most of my resources are in West, for the consistent, I'm going to use West 1. Save it, simply save it. Okay, so now I'm going to just show you without creating the IAM user. Okay, Terraform. So now you have written your first code, but still there is one activity is pending, which is you did not have created the IAM user, Terraform init. So Terraform init, as I mentioned earlier in the workflow, it will help you to download the plugins that is necessary to connect from your local machine to your cloud provider. So you see here that is a directory got created. So once that is done, next thing is that you can run testing your connection by running the Terraform plan. It will take a minute to complete. So okay, Terraform init is complete. Next is Terraform plan. So this will basically going to tell you what you have written and what is your plan to as part of writing your code. Basically, Terraform plan also tests the connection, the login credentials and everything. So if you see here, I haven't given any of my username or password to connect from a personal computer to the cloud provider. So that's what the error is. So basically, let me scroll up. Let me make it big. So it's tried for 3 times and finally it says that the credential is missing. So now I'm going to show you how to create an IAM user. Going back to your browser. So this is my AWS portal. Search for IAM. You are logged in for the first time. it will come show you like this. But since I already use multiple times, when you log in, you will see it in the main portal page. Okay. So under IAM, there is a access management, and go and click users. Okay, for time being, you can ignore these two. I'll show you how to create the new user. Create user, Terraform, user 1. Click next, and you have to click attach policies directly. Click this one. And since you are going to perform like creating the resource, basically which you need admin access. Search for admin. Select this checkbox and then give next. Create user. Okay, now the user is created. Terraform underscore user 1 is the username that you got, which you created now, which is having the admin access. Now you need to create access key. So you'll be using this access key in the CLI. Click the CLI, click confirmation and give next. Create access key. Copy this, okay, and put it in your notepad. Okay, so I'm going to keep that notepad and then show this and copy this and paste it, because we are going to use these two credentials, these two values in your Terraform code. Okay, now go back to your Visual Studio. Here type for access key equal to, this is your access key. Okay, copy this within double quotes, Control V, and next is secret key. Copy this. Okay, going back to the browser, click done. Only then the activity will be complete. Okay, check, make sure that whether user is created or not. Click users. Okay, there's a Terraform user, and I'm making sure if there is a key is available or not. Yeah, the key is available. Okay, just just as a warning, right? You shouldn't expose any credential inside your code. That is a recommendation. Since for you to understand, I'm just hard coding this value inside the code. But generally, you shouldn't expose any of your credential inside your code. Okay, let me go and save this. Terraform plan. Okay, see now the Terraform is plan. It tells you all the attributes what we are going to create, and finally it says want to add. Okay, now go and implement this Terraform apply. If you don't want to give yes for the prompt, you can simply give auto approve. Going back here under AWS, under EC2 instance, we are checking whether the instance, we are actually creating the VPC. Sorry, it's my bad. Going back, search for VPC. Click for your VPC and make sure that you are in a right region. Okay, just to confirm whether what we have created and this one are matching. The VPC ends with 5 and this is the one. This is the one what we have created. Okay, The other one, what you see, that is a default VPC, which you can ignore it for now. Okay. If you really don't want to give your credential in the code, and if you want to make it as an environment variable, you can still do it. Let me show you how to do that. I already have something in my notepad file, which I will use it. Okay. Simply Control V equal to print double quotes, and similarly in the front, Control V equal to double quotes. So what I did, I'm doing here AWS underscore access underscore key EID, I'm giving this one, and secret access key, I'm giving this value. Simply copy this, go to your terminal and paste it. So by doing this, you are storing that information inside your terminal. That means it's going to store those two values as the environment variable. Simply, you can comment this line, or you can even remove this line. Okay, now if you go and run it, Terraform, destroy, it will get destroyed. It takes a minute to destroy. Let me pause the video. Okay, giving yes to confirm. Okay, it's destroyed. Okay, since I told you that sharing the credential is not the good idea, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and delete that. Search for IAM. So make sure that you are not sharing the credential with anyone. That's very important. Go and click the users, the Terraform underscore user one, which I was previously shared in my screen. I'm going to delete it. Simply delete that. Underscore user one. Okay. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe it. Thank you.